Good day, geographers. Today, we're going to be measuring curved distances. And by curved distances, we're talking about either roads, rivers, or even railway lines. But for today's purpose, we're going to be dealing with roads, all right? Because it is the main curved distance usually measured on maps. So let's get right into it. There are basically two ways we can achieve doing this. We can either use our string, or we can use paper, a strip of paper. We are going to be measuring the distance of the Class A road along the coast from where it is crossed by Easting 22 to where it is crossed by Easting 25. So again, we are going to be measuring the distance of the Class A road along the coast right here, from where it is crossed by Easting 22, which is here, and Easting 25, which is right here. So we're going to use our pencil to mark where the road is crossed by Easting 22, right here, and we're going to mark where the road is also crossed by Easting 25, right here. Alright, so now we're going to start measuring our road by using our string first. So the first thing we're going to do is to make sure that the tip of your string is placed exactly where you are going to start. Alright, making sure that you hold down that end with your finger. Alright, like that. Then you're going to now use your hand to guide the string along the road, and where the road begins to turn, you are going to use your pencil to hold down the string. Now this is important because the string can easily shift if the wind blows and move it. Alright, so sometimes you're in the classroom, pardon me, it just slipped a while ago, but I know exactly where I left it. Sometimes you're in the classroom and a sudden gust of wind blows the string, and if you didn't mark it, you'd have to start all over. So you use your hand, use your finger like that, placing the tip of your string exactly where you're going to start, and you can place it over the road like that. Use your pencil now to hold down the string exactly where the road begins to turn, and you line up your string with the other hand. Alright, making sure you hold down the pencil on it firmly, and where the road begins to turn again, you use your pencil and hold it down. Hold down the string. Take your time, no rush. Take your time, no rush. Just line it up like this. Hold it down with that finger like that, exactly where it begins to turn. And you're going to put your pencil there again to hold it down. So you're going to be putting your pencil on it so that it makes a mark. So in case it shifts, you know exactly where you left off. Again, you use your other hand, your other finger, and straighten the string along the road like that. And where it turns, you put your pencil exactly right there where your finger is to hold down the string. Take your time, don't rush. Again, you use your hand and line it up. Again, you put your pencil exactly right there on the string. Use your finger. Where your finger is, that's where you're going to put your pencil. because that is where the road turns, right? You hold down the string like that. Be careful. Just take your time. You're gonna line up along the road again. And where the road begins to turn, you're gonna put your string down on it. Like that. Again, you're going to line it up with your finger. You put down your string on it. And then exactly where you're ending, you're going to mark the string. You're going to mark it right there on the string. Like that. So you're going to mark out the string exactly where you've ended. Okay. Having done that, alright, making sure you know where your marking is. Having done that, you are now going to be moving to your linear scale. So here's your linear scale, this line here. Remember, linear referring to line. So here's your linear scale, this line that has the numbers on it, and they're in kilometers and miles and meters and yards. Okay. Now you're going to put the tip of your string exactly where the 0 is. We're going to measure our road in kilometers. We've gone metric many years ago before you were born, so we're going to use kilometers. You're going to put your string, the tip of your string, and you're going to stretch your string till you don't let it relax. You're going to stretch it. Alright, you're going to put the tip of your string exactly where the 0 is. That is where you actually started, so it's going to be under the 0. And as you notice, where our last marking is on the string, it has passed the 3 kilometer mark. So we know now that the length of our road is about 3 kilometers, but 3 kilometers what? So we have to now mark where the string, we're going to mark on the string where it is under the 3 kilometers, right here. Alright, exactly under. We're going to mark it right here. Now, if you notice where we ended the measurement on the road was right here, and the marking of the string and the marking of the 3 kilometers was right here. So we're going to move our last marking on the string all the way to the 0, like this. Because we now have to account for the meters. Alright? So we know it's 3 kilometers, but how many meters? So where our marking is, the last marking we made under the 3, we'll make sure you put your finger there so you don't miss it, right? Then you start to count off 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So we get 600 meters. So this means, students, that using our string, the length of the road along the coast, alright, where it is crossed by easting 22 to easting 25, is approximately 3 kilometers, 600 meters. Or we can say 3.6 kilometers. Again, the length of the road is 3 kilometers, 600 meters, or 3.6 kilometers. That is the length of the road using our string. Now, we're going to try using the paper, our strip of paper. We're going to now try using our strip of paper. So again, you're going to put the edge of your paper. You're going to put the edge of your paper along the road like this, exactly where it starts. The edge of your paper must be exactly where you started your mark. Now where the road, now you're going to put your paper along the side of the road, not on the road but along the side of the road like this, so you can see the road clearly. Where the road begins to turn, you are going to put your pencil right there and hold the pencil on it firmly so that the breeze don't blow it away either. Then you're going to use the other hand and straighten your paper along the road like this. Alright? Where the road begins to turn again, you are going to put your pencil there, and again you are going to use your other hand and navigate your paper, lining it up along the road. Alright? There it is. And where it lines up, there it is. Again, you put your pencil there. Then you're going to use the other hand and straighten it up along the road. Where the road begins to turn, you put your pencil there again. Make sure it's firmly on the paper so it doesn't shift the paper or slide the paper when you're turning it. Alright? Where the road begins to turn again, you put your pencil right there. And you line up your paper with the other hand. Put your pencil where the turn is. Alright. Line up your paper again. Where the paper turns, where the line turns again, you are going to put your pencil there. And then when you reach the end of your marking now, you're going to use your pencil and make sure you make a marking so that you can identify it easily. Again, we are going to go to our linear scale. You're going to place your paper at the end of your on your linear scale like this, exactly where the 0 is. Make sure the tip of your paper is exactly where the 0 is. Again, our final marking where we ended on the road, right, is right here. It has also passed the 3-kilometer mark. So we know now that our road is 3 kilometers something. So what you're going to do on your paper, you are going to mark underneath where the 3 kilometer is, precisely underneath the 3 kilometer. And this last marking now, you're going to move it all the way to the 0. And again, just like what you did the string, you are going to be counting to your left, all right, to get the remainder, the meters that have left over. So you say 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. All right, so we get 3.8 kilometers, or 3 kilometers 800 meters. So when we use the paper, we get a slightly longer distance. All right,